again, and he's going to shoot me again.
Coming up tonight on ABC 7 News at 5 o'clock, hear how this mother and entrepreneur is fighting back, and you're going to hear from the son who raced to get her help. Must-see video from D.C. police now. Take a look at this, a wild robbery at a McDonald's in Southeast, caught on tape. All started here at a drive-through window. 3 men pulled up in a white SUV and actually jumped through the window. One man pointed a gun as another grabbed a McDonald's worker. They snatched cash and they ran off. The suspects are still on the loose. If you know these guys or if you recognize their car, you should call police right away. In Canada, the entire city of Fort McMurray being forced to evacuate now as a wildfire continues to destroy entire neighborhoods. The 80,000-person evacuation is the biggest in the history of the Alberta province. There's only one road out of the city, and it's already been jumped by flames. Officials are looking into the possibility, that is, of airlifting residents with medical issues. Tough times up there in Canada. Yeah. Hot and dry up there, just the opposite, Doug, of what we're having around here.
Yeah, we're kind of stuck, and that happens quite often. We get these patterns. Remember a couple weeks ago we had 12 days in a row of sunshine, and now we're kind of repeating it the other way, 12 days of clouds. So more shower possibilities next couple days, but the weekend does seem to be the time we'll start to make a little change here and get some nice weather back. We'll start with a time lapse. This from southern Frederick County, Maryland, in the town of Imesville. That's the home of Oakdale High School, and through the morning there was rain. The rain's pretty much stopped now, just kind of drizzly, but look at the cloud cover in the sky. Really not much change. A lot of heavy low cloudiness around the area and very cool temperatures, and that trend will continue through the day as well. Pollen report is in, and even though we've had some rain, we're still getting some pretty high levels of tree pollen picked up, and of course with the rain, mold spores are more numerous right now. We'll see the pollen count stay high for some time to come, especially when we get back to 3 or 4 days of sunshine in a row with warm temperatures. 55 in Leesburg now, 55 in Frederick, Baltimore at 54 degrees, 54 in Annapolis, and 57 at Reagan National Airport. And rain-wise, got a couple little showers now. One heavy little downpour just to the east of Charlottesville. That's just moving across that section of Interstate 64. Most of the rain is kind of moving to the northeast right now, but nothing in the immediate metro area. We'll zoom a little more closely for you now and see this next batch of showers coming out just east of Front Royal along 66. They're heading northbound towards Berryville and eventually towards Jefferson County, West Virginia, Harpers Ferry in that area. We're going to have plenty of chances of rain, but in general, the rest of today, tonight, tomorrow, a good portion of tomorrow afternoon, I think it'll be just kind of scattered showers. But by the time we get into tomorrow night, and especially into Friday, as this low pressure center and area of low pressure along cold front moves south and east, it's really going to start changing things. It's pretty much going to slow down and really start pumping out a lot of rain. So I think we have a fair amount of rain to go compositely over the next few days. But then by the weekend, it looks like high pressures finally start to get a foothold and build back in, and that means clearing skies and warmer temperatures. So our futurecast shows a line of showers on this model for this afternoon. Not nearly as widespread as recent days, but still a few heavy downpours. Can't rule out an isolated rumble of thunder. This takes us through tonight with more showers later tonight. As we go through early tomorrow morning, it's going to be the same picture. Now, as far as rain probabilities go, we're thinking between now and 11:30 tonight, just a couple hundredths of an inch around here. Could be a few spots with a few heavier downpours. As far as what's coming next, we're going to look for more clouds and showers tomorrow. 70% chance today, 60% chance tomorrow, at least a 60 if not higher percentage probability for the day on Friday. And then we start to turn it around a bit as high pressure builds in Saturday. Partly sunny skies and 72, partly sunny 74 Sunday with a chance of showers. Then we might settle down for a few days of sunshine and warm weather, climbing to the upper 70s. Seems like a dream, huh?
Yeah. Just in time for Mother's Day weekend, too. That's
going to work out just fine.
All right, Doug, thanks a lot. Well, health officials in Michigan are searching for anyone who may have been poisoned after buying produce at their local grocery store. Now, this is not your normal food poisoning. The FBI arrested this man who they say admitted to spraying a mixture of hand sanitizer and rat poison on produce at 3 Ann Arbor area grocery stores. That's a deadly combination. And now there are fears that he may have done it in other stores as well.
He has indicated that in the last couple of weeks he's been in a couple of other grocery stores, so we have notified them.
Well, the contamination is thought to have taken place over the past 2 weeks. While there's no indication of terrorism, sources say this man may have had mental issues. And coming up on ABC 7 News at noon, the best way to combat the Zika virus. The top repellents that experts say will keep those mosquitoes away. Coming up next.
As a lifelong learner, earning my master's from APU truly set me aside from the rest. The students and the faculty that I was able to be exposed to allowed me to have a foundation in intelligence that analysts don't typically have. My classmates worked in other agencies. Understanding and listening to their experiences really allowed me to soar through heights that I would not have seen for myself.
American Public University, ready when you are.
Time and Temperature is brought to you by Michael & Son.
You get hurt in a car accident and now you can't work? You have a lawyer.
If you've been hurt in a car accident, call 1-800-LAWYERS or visit youhavealawyer.com.
If you have a phone,
you have a lawyer. Call Science and Kirk. Call 1-800-LAWYERS or visit youhavealawyer.com.
As technologies have become more sophisticated, our country's digital infrastructure